I think both teams have very, very fast lineups, in my opinion. I think that you could even say that because EHOME's lineup is much faster. Because if you look at their overall composition, Undying just needs levels and he's good to go. Bane needs levels. Timber is the one that needs most. He needs items and levels. Mirana, if you don't have too much items, you're still very useful in terms of teamfight with your Starstorm and Arrow. Same goes for Nyx. He needs only a blink. So EHOME has a very fast-paced lineup. I hear another Sunstrike scouting things out.
Down near that bottom tier one.
Oh, Mushi, this is a very, very difficult target for them to go on.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be slippery. Old Lanham walking around there. He's already got his decay leveled up, so he's grabbing himself a little bit of extra strength, but not really able to go through and get anything done.
So, let's see whether they place any deep wards down. Wards on land.
Ooh, old 11 with the fancy hats there. He's got that little golden Dagon stick.
Okay, so they're going to place a ward here. This is extremely important because you want to see if the Enchantress is coming towards the bottom lane, because they're running an aggressive dual lane with Nyx and Undying most likely. If you're doing that, you want to be able to identify whether the Enchantress is coming down so you can avoid dying.
Alright, so group up, no one crossing the river once again, and we are going to have our old chicken playing that support, or rather the mid Mirana, picking up that Wraith band nice and early, so I'm eager to see what she's going to be doing up against the Invoker mid. How should that matchup go?
The battle begins.
I think that right now the lanes, if 11 is going to be 1v1 against Bear Rider, it's pretty even. If there's no Enchantress coming out to the lane, it should be a pretty even matchup. Nyx just needs to do one thing. You mana burn the Bear Rider twice and the lane is fine for you. So he gets one mana burn, that's really crucial, and Ohio is going to try and drag the creep wave behind. Just to ensure that he gets safe farm, just like what Bulldog did on the Laundry game. It's just very cautious play by the offlaner. And the other lanes will be Bane plus Timber on the off lane. A very unusual duo. If you ask me.
That is quite quirky. I'm guessing the Brain's going to be rotating mid a little bit to help out that Mirana, but...
Yeah, Timber doesn't really need too much from his teammates. And if you talk about the matchup he's getting a Lifestealer lane, which is pretty good for Timber, as long as you have reactive armor charges, and possibly going for the Perman shoot to deal with that lane as well against Lifestealer. So Timbersaw should be fine in this lane, and Undying, maybe he'll stay, and Bane is going to be the only one hero roaming around. So we'll see what EHOME decides to do. Whether they are going to roam both the heroes or just going to roam one. Right now the Enchantress is moving herself towards the top lane. Like I said, this is typically how FNATIC approaches every single game when they have Enchantress. They help Ohio first, because he's the hero that's going to dictate pace of the game. He's the ganker, he's the initiator. They want to get him a good start, get him towards his blink.
Oh, down bottom here, we got Old Venom wrapping around, getting a decent amount of damage into 343, and iceiceice diving quite deep onto Mushi.
This lane is very difficult for Mushi here, with the Undying DK and the Whirling Death, because both of these heroes, if you think about it, they remove strength gain, like the stats of strength from Lifestealer.
Oh golly, mid lane, we are going to have the Bane wrap around, allowing for a nice arrow set at Mirana, able to go in and snipe off.
Easy kill, sleep into Arrow. He needs to constantly have a Force Spirit up in this lane if he doesn't feel safe when Bane is running around, because the Force Spirit is useful at either waking himself up or blocking the arrow.
Yeah, over here mid one respawns and ready to go, get right back on into the action. Undying just goes and YOLOs to neutrals, doesn't really want to live with such low HP.
Cool, he's going... see if he comes back bottom. Yeah, he's gonna come back bottom. This lane is absolutely terrible for Lifestealer, because like I was gonna finish my point where Decay and Whirling Death both remove his strength, so it's an awful lane for Lifestealer. It's god awful, this lane.
Yeah, I mean, so far he's survived, but he's definitely not thriving there. Gonna be losing a little bit of strength right there. iceiceice should be able to follow up. Fenrir coming around does have that Nightmare at the ready. He's gonna be picking up to level 2 pretty shortly as well, so we'll have a Brain Sap if he wants it, just to get a little bit more burst damage.
Yeah, looking at the other lanes, 11 holding himself against the Bear Rider despite having the Enchantress coming to the lane. So at mid lane, we have Old Chicken previously getting help from his support, so he's not even that, he's not even ahead. Look at the CS, he's very far behind against the Invoker. It's 6 to 4 against 12 to 5. Midon absolutely dominating him in terms of CS, and right now DJ is gonna smoke himself. So this wall is not gonna scout out his movement towards bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, Mushi's definitely going to need the help of his Enchantress, but who's your target here? Because Fenrir can just kind of pause button
everyone
on himself.
is tanky though, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's really hard to actually get a pickup here. Now Mushi crawling around behind his tower, feeling very, very spooked, going back in. He gets chased down. They're looking for something here. It's the iceiceice going back in. Oh, look at the damage coming out. Just gets completely plopped down. iceiceice making his life for this. There's a defensive nightmare coming out from his own Bane. Just buying himself some time. Nice little nuke there from the Satyr. But yeah, he can just zip away whenever he'd like to. And man, that is hurting FNATIC so bad.
He even has Bessie and Stick now. He has all, and he's going for a permanent shield. He has all the items that he needs to deal with this laning phase. Even if the Enchantress comes in, it's very difficult for them to kill the Timber when he has like all his reactive armor charges up to 10 bonus armor. And Bane plus Undying, both are heroes that are very tanky by itself. So there's no easy targets there in the lane. It's very difficult for the Enchantress to help this lane.
Alright, now Old Lanham actually rotating in, snapped up that invis rune like we mentioned, and that's going to be DJ going in. Old Lanham might be able to steal a little bit of farm, but meanwhile down bottom, you've got Mushi. I mean, he's really trying to get some farm. He's pushing out to the river just to be able to go and keep up in terms of CS, but it's so dangerous. Now over here, DJ could be in some trouble as EHOME just make this camp their own, and DJ forced to limp off into the wilderness.
I mean, right now, I think DJ should be probably focused more on helping the other lanes. I don't think he can do much more at bottom lane. He should try to help the other lanes, the Invoker or the Bat Rider. And right now EHOME is starting to pressure the other lanes because iceiceice is not going to need any more help in this bottom lane. He's fine by himself.
So what do you make of mid 1 build so far? I mean, no points in wax, we've got a Cross Exhort Invoker.
You just want to get to your double forge ASAP, like as soon as possible so you can farm, push out lanes. I don't think he's gonna get any point in wax. Sometimes, occasionally, very rarely that you see a player saving a skill point. Just when he gets ganked, he takes a point in wax so that he has the Ghost Walk. But apart from that, I rarely see any player get any early points in wax when you're running an Exort Invoker. So right now, Bat Rider's almost level 6. We'll see whether they can actually get a kill on top. Lasso plus Sunstrike might net them a kill at the top lane.
Yeah, and looking at something, Ohio just needs a little bit more, but Fenrir actually going to catch him out. He goes for the Firefly to be flopping away, but to get the Nightmare off. Old 11 does have that Impale to follow up. They go in. There's the Carapace. Man, like you mentioned, that Carapace is just so good up against the Bat Rider. Ohio able to blast down to the low ground. He'll be able to get himself back up.
Oh, bottom lane, they got the Undying there.
Oh my, this is just looking really, really tough. They are able to go through and get something out of this, but Mushi, I mean, he's still a little bit behind in terms of the CS he'd like.
No, he's still, like, overall in terms of net worth, very far behind the other cores, but overall right now they made the right move. FNATIC saw the Bane at top lane, so immediately understanding that there's only two heroes bottom, so they made a rotation with DJ to get a kill at bottom lane. And an arrow attempt there, not gonna land. Tried to get an arrow onto Midon there, but not gonna be successful.
Now over here, iceiceice gobbling its way through the trees. We do have Enchantress groups coming in to lock him in place, but I don't think they're actually going to be able to take out the Timbersaw. He is just so survivable.
He has 3 points in reactive armor. I don't think they're going to kill him with the permanent shield. They're not going to be able to kill him, but they have to, you know, constantly have heroes around the lifestealer.
Oh, Ohio going in. They cut the wrap around if they really wanted. They're going to go over the Nightmare to buy themselves some time. An old chicken just dropping the Starstorm. It's only a single one, but look at that. Oh man, the Carapace ripping them apart. And Mirana's able to snap up her first kill of the game.
This
second.
is very worrisome for FNATIC, because like I mentioned, Bat Rider is the important hero in such a chicken.
iceiceice actually could be in some trouble here. Gonna go try to keep EHOME, but they have the raw damage to do it. Looks like the Maledict tick will be enough. Combine that, I mean, with just the raw right clicks of all the neutral creeps. So DJ's rotation in will help them secure a kill. Meanwhile, mid lane, they may have to go for a trade here. It's Old 11 gets a nice amount of burn onto mid 1 as he's going to be scurrying away. Do they have the catch there? Little 4G doing his work, distracting up everyone. Mid 1 looking to turn things around. Lane and a right click onto Old 11. They're going to bring in Ohio. Maybe look for something. Has that lasso at their ready, but the Carapace just absolutely taking down the Bat's kill potential.
Yeah, Ohio is having a rough time right now. He needs to be able to get time to farm towards his blink. Like I said, it's very important for them to get a blink on the Bat Rider this game. Lifestealer is not that doing that bad anymore. He has so far climbed back on top of the network for his team after 2 kills. He got 2 kills thanks to DJ. Getting the Timber there was huge. So once again, EHOME needs to send help towards the Timber right now. They're gonna try and gank with the Vendetta, which is coming off cooldown soon.
And looking for something. There is going to be an Invis rune bottled up from Mirana, so she can be extra sneaky when she'd like to.
Do they have sentries? Yes, they have.
Oh, down bottom, they're looking for something here. There is going to be rotation in. DJ scouting out the movement in. Old 11, look at that untouchable proc go. They get the Maledict off, they look at the Carapace in the back end. iceiceice, looking to do some damage. Man, that Starstorm just did so much work, and now 3-4-3. Gonna get cut down. One more hit should do the trick. One more arrow means Mirana is now going to be getting a double kill for herself, 4-0. And this little siege creep is poking it away. Mushi just wants to get home Brave, but unfortunately gonna have to do that without the help of the supports.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine though. Like, I don't see them being able to kill him. The supports are gonna respawn, so it's gonna be dangerous for them to dive right
Radiant
now.
structures are fortified.
But still, for FNATIC, it's getting that blink onto Ohio, which is the next big thing for them. After dying that one time in the lane, it's gonna slow him down quite a bit. He's still 1500 gold away from it, so that's gonna be a while before FNATIC.
Oh, Mushi staying at the scene of the crime. This could mean his death there. The impale connect, and they are able to bring down the Lifestealer.
Oh my god. Oh, see. I thought he knew that there was like 3 heroes there.
Radiant
saw them before
He
that.
did, I think.
Dire's
Just
middle
greedy,
tower
you know.
is under attack.
So giving 1 kill plus the tower is gonna go down anyway, and overstaying is welcome. He was probably trying to rage and deny the tower, but just too greedy them. Got mana burn, no mana for rage.
Moonlight Shadow coming in up top. They are going to scout out Ohio, flapping down to the low ground. The Firefly's out. He's looking for something there. He's got the lasso at the ready. But it looks like Dire are one step ahead. Gonna be able to
Oh, lad.
Oh, they've got the Fiend's Grip. It will connect onto Hawaii. They can, oh my, this is pure destruction. They get down to that Rider like nothing. Looking to go for the return kill on the Undying. Mushi raging up, focusing on the tower. Old Chicken taking a couple of strikes with Impetus. Ultra 11 looking to follow up there. Has the Impale 2 seconds. Got the mana burn at the ready. And now we'll be able to go through connecting the Impale onto just mid one. Looks like this could be the end of the fight. The cast going to be going deep there. Bouncing to Fenrir, but not going to be able to do a whole lot to stop this out. So Radiant, they're still grouped up. They still want to push this. The arrow not going to connect. Slides right on through the rest of the pack of Radiant heroes.
Yeah, but still they are not getting farm on the Bat Rider, which is like very worrisome for me. They have to get to that point where he has enough time to get farm. There's no jungle stacks though, so he has to somehow farm lanes to get to it. Oh, he's gonna get arrowed.
Oh, barely doesn't connect now. Napalm spread out into Old Chicken, burning up a little bit in that fire. Meanwhile, back towards mid, we've got a matchup of iceiceice now, soaking up some solo XP here, and he's got himself 1,000 gold, so gonna be working towards that Bloodstone.
And Invoker's almost completed his Midas, so that's gonna be really good for them. It's gonna help him get his levels and get him into his Aghanim's, you know, that typical Invoker build. And we see O11 once more on the prowl, trying to get a kill. Like, Bat Rider has always been the target for them. Like, they're doing the right thing, shutting down this core initiating hero for FNATIC.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, I mean, it's
is
so
under attack.
crucial just to keep him away. The arrow connects very short range, just making sure they got the stun locked down. Look at him go. The Impale doing so much work. He was just absolutely dead meat there.
How is he gonna get back into this game? I'm really struggling to
Midas Bat Rider.
Radiant structures are
No,
fortified.
it's unfortunate here.
He's gonna
Radiant's top
have
tower
a
is under
very late
attack.
blink, and I'm not sure at this rate how is he gonna get the blink. He has to probably most likely rely on his teammates to make plays, so he gets kills or
Radiant's top
power
tower
gold.
has
They're gonna
fallen.
make a smoke play towards ice here. Let's see if they can actually get the kill on the Timber.
Yeah, they're going in, iceiceice, scurrying up the lane. We'll see that Hellbear's Smasher up to change course, and look at that Impetus Strike do so
Dire's
much
middle
work, but
tower is under
iceiceice is
attack.
still alive. The TP comes back on through. They're gonna have to deal with this. Fenrir goes and gets the Nightmare onto 343. He's very squishy, very vulnerable. Let's see if they can go in. They de-aggro using that Hellbear Smasher, so nice work, Enchantress. And Moonlight Shadow on the back line, so they're looking for something. Old 11 gonna be invised up, has the Vendetta as well, if he wants to get nice and close and sneaky, but for now, FNATIC gonna be spared. Just going in, nice little brain sap coming in, but the Cold Snap onto Fenrir. Moonlight Shadow will keep him alive for now, and the rotation back around the arrow. Once again, gonna slide on through. So really nice reading of FNATIC. Not getting cut out by that. They're looking for more. They will go through. Old 11 gonna get dragged around the Canali as well, but oh my god, everybody's dropped. Veronica still on Invoker right away. Look at those Impetus Strikes go, doing so much work. The Flame Break gonna be separating everyone from now. Ohio getting back up to the high ground, but the Timbersaw coming back in from Ice
God.
will be the death of them. Now, one final tick of the Maledict will take out the Nyx Assassin, but that's really their only casualty for 3 very important kills. The Bat Rider just
Dire's
can't
top
stay
tower
alive this
is
game. It's
under
his 4th
attack.
death.
They got the tower at the very least. Like, FNATIC were just trying to use the timing where Invoker's level 8, so he has the double forge, so they were trying to force the tower. But unfortunately, earlier in the draft, I mentioned that EHOME's lineup is also pretty strong at fighting early with the Undying. Like, none of their heroes need too much farm. So EHOME were like very ready for take that fight with the Tombstone. It's very hard for FNATIC to initiate without a blink on the Bat Rider. This is like the biggest problem, and they have to be able to solve it. Without the Bat Rider jumping in, there's no way the other heroes can line in to initiate. And EHOME has so many ways of initiating. The arrow, the sleep, Nyx, Undying. I mean, I guess Undying Tombstone is technically not engaging. He still needs to wait for his teammates to use a stun or a Fiend Sweep. But overall, EHOME has much more options in terms of initiating fights.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like at this point, EHOME have done the most effective job possible of locking down this bat, and
Yeah.
Assuming it's going to take him at maximum range 10 minutes to get that blink
Very
dagger.
good play for them to do that, because they understand that FNATIC has to rely heavily on the bat to initiate, and shutting him down is the most important hero on FNATIC's team fight, which is a very good move for EHOME.
And they're going back in for him. Ohio just can't catch a break. I mean, how does this team function without him? Because the Bat Rider lasso is so crucial.
They cannot function without a blink of bat. That's like the problem. They were kind of expecting the bat to have a good game, because you pick Enchantress to help him.
No.
You pick Enchantress to help his laning phase, and you expect the blink to come out around minute 10, 11, 12 by the latest. But right now, he's nowhere near that because of all the deaths that he's received so far in the game. So FNATIC's team fight is greatly reduced because of no options of initiating.
I mean, is there anything FNATIC could have done to prevent that, or is it just EHOME's mission to torture him?
I mean, they could have probably covered him more with the Enchantress, because Enchantress, remember what happened earlier, he moved towards the bottom lane because Knights couldn't farm in the safe lane, so they decided to help Mushi instead, which probably is not the best choice considering everything that happened, because Lifestealer, sacrificing Lifestealer first and giving Bat Rider a good start would probably be a better idea in hindsight. Right now, EHOME gonna be on the prowl again, gonna get the start on DJ.
Nice the bomb coming in again. The character's doing a lot of work. DJ gonna be getting slapped around, but Old 11 might actually have to recoup his fight. The Tombstone doing a lot of work, and it looks like only a back line. 3-4-3, trying to do can to catch down Fenrir. Gets up to Maledict onto Fenrir, but might still end up losing the fight in the back line. They're gonna come first. Does connect on the 2. Old 11 very low, but still up, still fighting. Witch Doctor able to get the job done. Finally picking up Nick Assassin. Double kill now for Fenrir, so they easily pick up 3-4-3. Looks for Ohio. Ohio gets something done. Finally, an assist to his name. He's got 4 of them, but unfortunately not outnumbering the deaths just yet. Fenrir buying himself some time, goes into the Nightmare. They are going to be an Old Lanham. Looking for more, they get that little decay off, but mid one, he's still up. He sends up another Sunstrike. Oh, the arrow dodged out once again. Really nice job from FNATIC, making sure those arrows don't continue to pressure the team fights. And now mid one, looking to re-engage. A Sunstrike comes back in to get the Nightmare. And Fenrir looking for something more. Old Lanham continuing to strike, but look at Fenrir just getting dropped. Mirana popping out, showing off that shiny new Aghanim Scepter, but unfortunately not able to get a whole lot of prey for her trouble.
Yeah, that fight, 3-4-3's death ward was the MVP. Like, FNATIC looked doomed in that team fight, but then he dealt so much damage with his death ward there. So well played by 3-4-3 there, salvaging the team fight, and FNATIC even at the end got 3 kills.
Oh, and they're looking for more though. Mid one, he overstayed. He's still in his jungle.
He has a sentry there though. Oh.
Yeah, but no time to react. That's gonna be a double Starstorm dropping down. DJ taking clunk after clunk. We'll be able to heal up with those Sproinks, but that's still pretty big to lose the Invoker there after he stayed to farm.
Yeah, that was a big kill for EHOME, getting the core Invoker there. Right now, things looking much better overall since Bat Rider. I think he got one. Did he get a kill? Oh no, he didn't get the kill, but he assisted, so we got some gold from that. And right now he's up to 1900 gold. So he's gonna get his blink
Radiant's
in no
bottom
time,
tower
maybe in
is
another
under
30
attack.
seconds or a minute.
Oh, 3-4-3 going up. Starts things off with a coconut bouncing around. Gets Maledict off as well. I think Fenrir's absolutely dead here. Goes in with that Nightmare to buy himself some time, but just plopping down to the Maledict fix.
Dire's top tower.
Those
is under
kills
attack.
really get. Oh, they get
Oh,
a
they get the lasso. Finally, Bat Rider feeling nice, feeling
Radiant's
up all,
bottom tower
and that's gonna
is
be a
under attack.
Sunstrike off the mark. Arrow does not connect onto the DJ, and that's gonna be a Tombstone pop down with his final breath, but probably gonna be some money going the way of FNATIC to pick that off. Old Chicken comes back in, drops it to Starstorm.
Here comes the mix. Is he gonna go in? They have a sentry nearby though, so you have to be careful for it. But overall, good play there by FNATIC, being able to get 2 free pickoffs plus the tower. Oh, Invoker! Oh no!
His whole team failed, and he was still pretty far up in the lane.
I guess his TP was on cooldown, so he had to walk. Everyone else TP'd out, and he had to walk, so he got caught. So
I don't know, it just seemed really unfortunate. That's now twice in a row that he's just kind of been left behind in his team fights.
Sometimes stuff like this happen where you're the only one that has a TP on cooldown. But then again, you know, that's a big kill to give away to EHOME. Like, Invoker is very important hero to FNATIC. He needs to keep scaling, keep getting items so he can carry the team later. Because Mushi's not having the best of feelings that a carry should have. He needs the Invoker to help him carry the game. He can't do this alone.
Radiant's
tower down in the
middle
mid
tower
lane,
has
and
fallen.
big smoke ink around. They might be able to put some punish onto Mushi. If not, just apply some pressure to this bottom. And
Radiant's
we're now
middle
18
tower is
minutes
under
in. No
attack.
Roshan pressure from either side. Which team is Roshan more important for here?
EHOME can't really kill Roshan with their heroes. So I would say, I don't think it's as very important to both of the teams, but FNATIC is more likely to get Roshan if they win the team fight with their heroes. They have the double forge, they have the life stealer, with the open wound, so it's easier for them to kill the Roshan. But right now they have to win a team fight before they can do that.
Oh, big smoke up. They've got the life stealer bomb and that. Finally with his blink, looking to clear that off. The smoke is going to
Nick.
pop. He knows someone's up there, but the carrot is catching him out once again. Oh no, that's going to be fantastic. The Sunstorm comes out to Starstorm doing so much work. Ladham, he's going to be big and beefy and walking around, but we'll get kicked off. Now Witch Doctor is channeling up a nice little ulti. Has to back off, so we'll see the brainstorm. That is some zombies. Look at that. DJ getting completely crawled around on. That's going to be Impale connection and a monster kill streak. FNATIC getting played around with by this Ladham Undying. Fantastic play.
I mean, first thing, it was a very big mistake for Lifestealer when he popped up. Out of the Bat Rider, he didn't use his rage right away. So
Look at the little zombie still going.
he got stunned, and Bat Rider got stunned as well. Like, it was a free double stun for the Nyx, and the fight was over.
Speaking of Nyx, they're still looking for something. The blink is there. The Impale to follow up. Can they actually go into mid one? Oh, they're gonna at least wait around and
He's
see if
very
he pushes
careful
off.
now, and he has sentries, so I think whenever he pushes the lane too far, he'll just place sentries to make sure he's safe.
I mean, he's gonna be trying to go for something right about now. The Moonlight Fire coming out. And we'll see if they're able to punish this. There is going to be the sentry plop down.
Radiant's
Do end up
bottom
seeing Old 11. They go into the
tower
cold
is
snap.
under
Now there's going to be Old Chicken coming in. Double Starstorm going out. And mid one barely alive. One more tick of the arrow. He gets a godlike streak. Poor Old Chicken. Ohio looking for something there. Does have the lasso in 5 seconds. Trying to see if he can ride that out. Gets 3 stacks of napalm onto the Old Chicken. But that's going to be everyone running away. And now, oh god, the Impale coming back out. The arrow does connect. They've got the lockdown here. Poor little Bat. Never stood a chance up against this Marana who's beyond godlike now. And DJ, maybe next on the menu, blink back in, looking for the body blocks onto
Radiant's
2.
bottom tower
Man, this
is under
Aghanim
attack.
Scepter is doing some work. Almost 2k gold on top of it. Looks to go onto DJ. The Untouchable making it kind of difficult. But there's old Ladham coming in, just clapping everyone. But then the arrow flashes as well.
Look at that coordination from EHOME. Oh my god, that was so good from
Oh,
them.
this is gorgeous. They're looking for everything. They're looking to end it all right now. They go for the beam with the move. He just left to his own devices. There's nothing anyone can do. He's trying to crawl away. He's raged out, trying to go back in and out of the creep, but just slapped around. This is Rana now 12-0-10.
Radiant's bottom tower is
How do
under
you stop
attack.
this pretty cat?
And they did that taunting him. He was Finn's grip. When he was Finn's grip, they dropped, I think Nyx dropped one of his items on the ground.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's just leaving his arcane boots around, saying if you want some shoes, bottle of that.
This Mirana is just getting out of control right now, and they do not have enough farm on their cores to be able to deal with this Mirana.
I mean, what's the best way to deal with a Mirana?
Lasso. They have to lasso and kill. Like, they don't have defensive supports
Radiant's
that are very
middle
reliable
tower
at saving
is
the
under
Mirana
attack.
if he gets lassoed. But the issue is Bat Rider can't really get onto the Mirana because there's too many obstacles. Like the Tombstone, and in all the fights that we saw, Carapace just destroyed the Bat Rider. He could not get a clean initiation off.
That old chicken gonna get beefed up right there. Throwing out the arrow, not gonna connect, but I mean, Mushi's just feeling
Radiant's middle
really
tower
behind this
has
game in
been
terms of
denied.
overall net worth, sitting pretty much on par with the Bat Rider who was starved out for the
Radiant's
first 16
top
minutes of the
tower.
game.
Yeah, I just felt like they approached the game with the mindset of thinking that we have to secure Mushi's farm, but I feel like securing Bat Rider's farm this game is probably more important for them, because without the blink in the first 15 minutes, you see FNATIC couldn't do anything at all, and it greatly affected the whole team's like when
Radiant's top
taking
tower is
objectives
under
became
attack.
really difficult. They can't take fights because of that. So I'm really doubting that it was the best idea for FNATIC to secure Mushi's farm, and he's going to be able to rage dodge the stun from all 11 there. Otherwise, that would result into another kill onto Mushi.
Oh, the arrow, like once again, slipping past his arrow. They're tragically close, but Marana, you know, still having a little bit of an impact nonetheless. And now going
What's
around.
next for the Mirana? Oh, Lincoln, so great. Good luck lassoing the Mirana now.
Yeah, basically, just if you're FNATIC right now.
Okay, you're not gonna lasso the Mirana.
Yeah, if you're FNATIC, is there anything you can do about her, or do you just have to ignore her and hope she doesn't Starstorm
You can't ignore her, that's the problem. She's a hero like with Aghanim, she's a hero like Timbersaw, where the longer the fight goes, it just deals so much damage that you can't really take long fights against Timber plus Mirana. They deal so much damage, so you have to be able to focus her and kill her right away. But with the Lincoln Spear, you have to somehow coordinate with like either the Invoker to drop Cold Snap to break the Lincoln, or the Witch Doctor to drop a cast, which is very unlikely that it happens.
Oh, okay, we've got Ohio with the life steal bomb, looking for something to blink one back in, but it's just a little bit too late to contest the Aegis. There is the character coming out. Ohio! Oh, he's in some deep doo as Mushi pops out as his little carrier dies that go in immediately to the Fiend's grip. Fenrir sitting there, will take a Sunstrike. He gets the strike, might be able to pop Fade. Will get protected if somebody gets a sleep off. Might still go down. No, he's still alive. He's able to live through this. This is crazy. Isn't dying. They're chasing everyone out. Lanham, he's got completely no mana, no cooldown. 3-4-3, getting picked off by Old Level, bringing iceiceice, making a Witch Doctor sandwich. And they're looking for everything else in the back line. Can they cancel the DJ TP? They are not able to do so, but this is just nuts. EHOME are styling on top of FNATIC right now.
The plays, man, this game, EHOME is just back on top of their game. Like yesterday was a rough day for them. They took their games lightly maybe, or they just had a very nervous day because it's wildcards. But today they're absolutely playing very well.
No, DJ.
DJ no more.
Oh, now Old 11. Oh! Fenrir is a freaking animal this game.
Okay, I'm commenting this guy right now.
Holy mackerel, that is just
Radiant's
fantastic to
middle
watch.
tower is under attack.
And now we see Mirana again, just sitting on that Aegis. She cannot go down right now. She's got almost a completed Lincoln's. There she goes. Aegis of the Immortal. She's beyond godlike. She's just farmed to hell. Look at her and Timbersaw just owning this net worth chart. This is obscene. EHOME, they're ready to rip off the Band-Aid anytime now.
Oh, can I have supports like this in my pub games, please?
Oh god, this is insane.
I'm gonna win all my pub games with my supports like this.
Just gotta go sweet talk Fenrir, like, hey buddy, you looking to duo queue next day? Alright. Now Old 11 sitting there is gonna be grabbing up the Ether Lens, so able to or that's Bane rather. So gonna be able to Fiend's Grip and Nightmare from even farther
Good luck dealing damage, Mushi. I'm gonna Fiend's Grip you every time.
Oh man. Fenrir is just completely on top of his game. Now Old 11 is gonna be sitting there. Has his blink, has his force, so he can just jump in and out of his fights as he pleases.
This game is more or less going to be over soon if FNATIC don't win a team. Like, they somehow have to try and do something, get a pick off with. I've not seen a successful lifesteal bomb so far. Every time they are making a move, it's always the Nyx getting the carapace onto the Firefly Batrider. You know, in certain situations, I would say that when you see the enemy hero, if you're playing bad against Nyx, you don't pop your Firefly. You just blink and lasso first. You don't use your Firefly. I think this is one of the few situations where he probably has to do that.
Courier might get sniped off there. They go for the arrow. It's not going to be in time, so the donkey gets spared. We don't have to call Peter.
Most people can just play so cocky right now. There's no way they can catch him.
I mean, this is probably like the most powerful Mirana I've seen in a while.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I've seen Mirana that far. Like, I've seen good Mirana games, but not as good as this.
It's all down to that Bane, man. Fenrir and Old Chicken just playing it up like it's
Come
2009
on, give
here.
the Undying some credit. You want his team fights with the Tombstone.
Oh, absolutely, man. That fight there deep in the Radiant jungle was totally
He
dominated by
has
the
his
Tombstone.
favorite item right now. Armor is completed. On the
Oh
Undying.
boy. He's also got that Veil of Discord just to amplify everything going down. I mean, this is just gonna make Starstorm so lethal. Holy hell.
And look at their HP. I think DJ and the Witch Doctor would die right away if they have Veil on him.
They're going in there, they're bringing the raid. Moose just trying to do what he can. Old Adam just immediately pops in. They're holding on to Tombstone for now, not going to plop that down. There is some sleep there. iceiceice maybe we'll look at covering Circle, take on top of stuff to make sure they get the vision. There's the Tombstone, the Mushi gets lifted up, dropped down. That is vicious. Still beyond godlike for the Mirana to go. They pop her Lincolns, but there's nothing else they can use to follow up. Everyone getting kicked off left and right. They are able to go through as this one goes in. They're just going to be trading back and forth with Nightmare. They're teasing him. They're just deciding when to go in and deal the killing blow. We are moments away from a GG here, Winter. What the hell was wrong with the match?
I think they shouldn't have helped Mushi. They should have let him suffer early game. They have, I think they had to focus on helping Ohio on the offense. Make sure that he gets his blink at a very good time, and then he can help create space so that the lifesteal gets back into the game. I think the way they approached this game was not the best in my opinion. Usually they would just help Ohio first. I'm not sure why this game they sort of like switch things up, that they feel like they have to help the lifesteal first. So I don't really think that was a good idea for them.
Yeah, we have the Timbersaw going in, looking to clean up the second lane of Rax, and I don't really think there's anything anyone can do about it. FNATIC are now respawning. Oh, but look at that triple man, double Starstorm. Old Chicken gets the Lincoln's top by the
Spouting
cast.
on them like you said. He still has the Aegis.
Yeah, it's going to expire very, very shortly, but at that point, it doesn't even matter. This is going to get mad for it. They're going to drag off and doing something there, but Ohio, he's the one who's going down. They are able to go through. They will get the meteor coming down. Old Chicken burning down a little bit, but again, still a second life. Diving deep here is going to get 55 by 3-4-3 board. Old Lemon takes the damage. If Arthas goes through as the Impale connects and the Witch Doctor. He's got no mana. He's got no more life.
The Mirana went down.
Alright, that's going to be a pretty big bounty going their way. That Mirana kill was able to secure them. Let's see.
Look at this Timbersaw.
He's gonna get a little bit low taking down FNATIC, but it looks like overall EHOME have their eyes on the prize. Mirana's not even buying back for this. She's just savoring her time away from the game.
And my teammates got it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have to buy back.
Sitting back, sipping a coffee, talking about what can go differently next game, because this is just perfect execution.
That's probably what he was doing right there.
Radiant's
Grabbing his
top
drink,
barracks.
guys, you guys got
Radiant's
this.
top barracks
I'm just gonna grab a drink, just get the rack.
Yeah, just, don't throw, guys, but now 2 lanes of super creeps, I think, are just gonna be too much for FNATIC, because, what's their waste here right now?
Non-existent. Firefly.
So, next team fight, what's it look like? Just Mirana showing up and saying hey and getting
There won't be a next team fight, there'll be just EHOME destroying them. I can't really see how they're gonna win the fight or initiate properly. Like in the last fight, they got so desperate that they just lassoed the Nyx because you feel like if I don't lasso the Nyx, I'm never gonna be able to do anything because this fight happens.
We've been talking this Mirana up a tree. She's doing phenomenally, but our big net worth leader is going to be the Timbersaw, who's been having a fair amount of participation as well. 9-2-11, and picking up the Reaver to go in and just be ultra tanky. Oh god, that is dirty. 25 Bloodstone charges. EHOME are just an absolute meat wall that FNATIC can't cut through.
Oh, I have to commend EHOME on the approach that they have chosen.
Oh, they're looking for something here. Old 11 gonna get jumped on the Arctic. Looking to get off the lasso. What is he gonna be doing? Iceiceice says, oh, Ohio, you are gonna regret that. The Ice is gonna keep him up there. Old 11 might go down. Definitely Blast of Tears the kill. That's it for these Witch Doctor dropping the base from the high ground. Maybe Iceiceice is going to go through. Timber's gonna try to 1v4 this. That's a little bit risky there. But they're gonna bring in the Mirana as well. Oh god, Old Chicken just doing the damage. Oh, and once the cast down, I think that is a very dead Witch Doctor coming in.
He died to the Maledict.
Yeah, but that 2-second respawn I think is something he can deal with, and he just has those stupid travels to get himself back into the fight. Now, he's going to be going in, just focusing, eyes on the prize, objectives coming in. Arrow not latching onto Ohio, who somehow lived through that last fight. Now Fenrir going in, looking for the Beam Script, looking for the Nightmare, but in the end, just forcing him back. And I think EHOME, although they are giving up kills here, they are still very, very much in control of the way this fight goes. Although nice tornado connecting on Edward, the EMP going back into the back line. You've got Mushi raging up, trying to go on Old Chicken. They are going to bring in Iceiceice to get the Beam Grip off. Mushi is some serious doo-doo, and he is going to get slapped down to the base. He's got no buyback, and there's the GG coming out. EHOME looks so strong here in the group stages of TI6.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
I think that the approach that Houston against FNATIC is very good. They did not go back towards what they normally do, which is much slower paced game with their heroes. More teamfight heroes that are difficult to stop FNATIC in the early game, but they have chosen to make an adjustment which